when you visualize a goal that you want to achieve, it's not in the future. If you, this is to do with manifesting. When you want to manifest something, it doesn't work very well when you think, I will be famous. I need to be famous. I want to be famous. Not good for manifestation. If you want to manifest something, you have to start with it. The foundation for manifestation is always the present moment. It's not the future. It works very simply. Jesus explained it in one sentence, just one sentence. Whenever you pray for something, believe that you have received it and it will be given to you. Now, the key is that he did not say believe that you will receive it, because that puts it into the future. He said, when you pray for something, in other words, when you want something, believe that you have received it. Now, what does that mean? You have to feel in this moment the fullness of life that is there. When you go deep enough into the being of you, then you feel there's the fullness of life, and you feel there is a sense of joyful aliveness, that there's a sense of power in you, that you sense that is the presence in you. There is a power in that presence. And that power is, something that you could almost, there's a fullness in it already. You can't really, once you contact, when you're in touch with the presence, everything else that you could achieve in this life, I have this comparison, analogy, or whatever it is, that which you realize within you, the power, is the cream. And everything else that you could achieve in this world is the skimmed milk. So the fullness of life, this is an expression that Jesus used. He said, and these all go together, he said, I want you to have the fullness of life. In some other translations, he says, I want you to have abundant life. Now, abundant does not mean lots of things, because that would mean that shopping malls are the kingdom of heaven. So abundant life does not mean abundance as many things. That abundance is the deeper place of a sense of intense aliveness, the fullness of life that you feel within you, that is abundant life. Presence, to feel the life that you are, the consciousness that you are. Out of that, everything comes. That's the fullness of life, or abundant life. You feel it in this moment. And then, if you then want to achieve something, you bring a vision, what you want, and to let it merge with that feeling. Let's say you're a great musician who's reaching millions of people, and you see yourself as this great musician reaching millions of people, but not in the future. How does this great musician feel once he has reached, or she has reached, millions of people? This is exactly how it feels. The fullness of life. You feel it right here now. So you merge the vision with the feeling of fullness of life, which is presence. And then that's manifestation. That also means, however, when you get what you wanted to manifest, you're not any happier than you are already. You're not more joyful or fulfilled than you are already. The fulfillment can only be arrived at in the present moment, because that is, the fulfillment is not dependent on external conditions. The fallacy is to believe that something in the external world that you could arrive at or you could achieve has the capability at some point in the future of fulfilling you, in whatever way, of making you happy, making you complete, making you peaceful, making you feel your sense of self more strongly, whatever it may be. So the belief that something out there can give that to you, in other words, to put it in the most general terms, the feeling that the world can make you happy. The world could be anything in the world. Could be another person, an achievement, a place, whatever it is. The world can make me happy. It cannot. The world can briefly give you a sense of, I have arrived, but then you see, oh no, that wasn't it. This is the case with relationships. It's the case with anything you achieve, even great worldly success. I've met many worldly successful people who told me they became very miserable soon after their worldly success. So that's not it. So the present moment is the key to all achievement. If you feel the intensity of presence, then everything else is an added onto you. That's all manifestation. Jesus used that expression. Seek only the kingdom of heaven, and all the other things that you think you need will be added onto you. They are additions, but they are no longer the things that totally dominate your consciousness and determine whether you turn out to be a happy or an unhappy person. So the joy is found already. If the thing is added to you, you say, oh, that's great, but it doesn't change how you feel already. So you need to find the place of fulfillment in the present.